Hello Scorpio, Johnny Alchemy here. Thank you again for joining me on my channel. We're going to be doing your mid-February tarot card reading. So let's pull out some cards and see what we got going on for you. Again, this is going to be a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is all meant to give you some insight or awareness into your own situations so you can create the life that you want for yourself. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about things from the past going on here. So I have a feeling for some of you, first of all, we got the Five of Swords, and we got the Ten of Cups here in the reverse, both. So Ten of Cups tells me, there was some type of ending of a cycle of some kind, especially if it was like, an ending to something that you didn't expect it, or it didn't turn out the way that you wanted, possibly. It could have been something emotional as well, talking about the cups and the chalices, of course. And then also playing off of that, we got the Five of Swords there in reverse. So it's talking about cutting certain people out of your life, but in a way, with the reverse, the Five of Swords, it's saying, like it's an almost amicable but also civil disagreement, saying like, we just have to agree to disagree, let bygones be bygones, we don't have to be in each other's circle of friends or in each other's in each other's orbit at all. It's kind of saying we don't have to like each other, or we don't have to love each other in a certain way. We could just exist and everything's all right, even though we don't see eye to eye. So I feel that with some of you, you could have been kind of releasing some people who maybe in a way you felt an emotional attachment to, but ultimately if it didn't work out, where you had to cut ties in a certain place or a certain way, that ultimately it was amicable. It wasn't something that was brutal. You still had the Ten of Cups. I mean, it's still a positive card. It just is saying, like, instead of a happily ever after, it's saying, it just was an ending, but maybe not in the way that you expected. And we also see here the Hanged Man. The fact that both of those cards were in the reverse, and you got the Hanged Man who is naturally reversed, it's saying here that I see for some of you that really you've learned certain wisdoms and enlightenment from that experience. It's from really saying that you've learned something from an unexpected point of view or unexpected experience, really. It's saying that I think for some of you, it was probably not the way that you thought it would happen. But ultimately, things are all right, things are good, with the Hanged Man. But I think for some of you, it's like you really had some type of enlightenment. You had some type of lesson or wisdom learned from that as well. But ultimately, it was from some place coming from the unexpected, if that makes sense. So as we move forward into the present moment, okay, so I didn't see this card. So we're in the middle of your reading. We got the Two of Cups here in reverse. So if it was talking about, a partner, romantic or otherwise, it's saying here for some of you, that you had to, in the reverse, had to separate or part ways. There could have been miscommunications or misunderstandings of some kind, things like unrequited love, things not being equal, etc. Even more so, we got the Eight of Cups here. Lots of cups here. Eight of Cups really saying, that you had to leave a certain situation that was ultimately not fulfilling in some way. It didn't check off all the boxes. It wasn't the full picture. You've experienced a lot totally with Eight Cups there. But ultimately, it wasn't the full picture. It didn't hit all the boxes. We also got the Emperor here in the reverse. So again, this is like the archetypal patriarch or the father figure of some kind, So for some of you, whether it be male or female, it doesn't matter. It's really talking about, I'm viewing it as intuitively as a partner or a spouse of some kind, and so pretty much saying, that is the partner who was, you had to leave, especially in the reversed. And I think there definitely it shows, you know, a separation, especially if the Empress is not shown here as well. You know, that is just a single partner, especially on the reverse side. So far, I definitely feel like for some of you, I don't know if you were here for a love reading at all, but I definitely see something here with love in terms of like a certain journey that went on, you know, and moving forward from it. So speaking of that, let's move toward the future, also talking about big themes and things to think about. So here, I think for some of you, we got the King of Swords right here. Love to see this because it really shows, I think for some of you, like you've gone through this journey, emotional obviously, but I love to see that too because we got swords and cups, same exact thing that's going to be shown right here. I'll show you. So King of Swords, that's the person, you know, he takes knowledge and turns it into wisdom, you know, that's shown here with this blue cloak. That's the cups right there, the water energy. So just as I said for you, you have the swords and the cups. That's exactly who you are right now. You've taken your experiences, you've learned a lot from them, and you've used them, and you are using them in a way that is wise, in a way that is not just thinking all logically, but also is coming from the heart, because you know that the mind and heart are very intertwined. You know that thoughts affect feelings and vice versa. And you know that what you went through was something emotional as well. So here, I think for some of you, it may have been a difficult situation, whoever this resonates with so far, but really it's telling me that you're going to grow from here in a way that's going to increase your wisdom and also increase your own firsthand knowledge and experiences as well. We also got the Ace of Pentacles right here. So Ace of Pentacles talks about new opportunities for you. I think if there is a new opportunity that you're looking for to move on from this, it could just be an opportunity for a new job, new health, new abundance. That's something to think about as well. Also, it's saying, you know, for some of you, it could just be trying to find a new opportunity to give you some stability, some security, etc. as you may be moving on from this past experience as well. You may be just trying to work on your abundance and giving yourself some stability to move forward from a place where it may have been a little bit more shaky as you go through that transition period. Eight of Wands here, you know, in the reverse. So really it's telling me, you know, number one, it's pointing to this Ace of Pentacles right here. So telling me, you know, it could be beneficial for you to focus your energies on creating that stability. And also with the Eight of Wands in reverse, it's saying to really use that energy and save it for yourself, to use it to work on yourself, etc., to heal, to do what you need to do in terms of any personal goals or personal development, etc. So definitely here, I definitely see like an emotional journey for some of you out there. This is very specific on love and for that. So I'm not sure if you're here for that, but if you are, hopefully this resonates with you. But definitely, yeah, a big journey on love and lots of big things happening for you as well in terms of learning and gaining power over your mind and heart and using it. Using those past experiences to really move forward. You got another king here. You got the King of Cups, definitely. So these next three cards, these are things you're going to be releasing. These are things that you have dealt with or are dealing with, and now you are releasing from your journey to experience more. Yep. King of Cups, Ten of Swords. Yeah, definitely something here. You were the one right there, definitely. Knight of Pentacles, okay. So yeah, King of Cups. I think for some of you, it's like anything that really, any type of heavy, negative, emotional energy that is related, obviously, to any type of separation of some kind, you know? Here it's really telling me with the King of Cups, it's like, you know, you're purging yourself of any toxicity, of any heartbreak, any sorrow, of all that stuff. And soon, by unpacking those emotions, by acknowledging them, feeling them, and then letting them go, you are purging and letting all those things go to become a purified King of Cups right here. So as I said, you got the swords and the cups as your major suits right there in general, and you got the swords and the cups in terms of the kings as well as the Emperor, who is the archetypal king. you know. So here it's really telling me, you know, that even though this does resonate in terms of like a separation of some kind, you are ultimately coming to a place of power for yourself, a place of power both in the heart and the mind. We also got the 10 of Swords here. So this is really telling me, again, another sword, that the old self, the things that are attached to pain, situations or people that are attached to pain of any kind are being let go. 10 being the end of a cycle, just like the 10 of Cups right there, saying that there is an ending of some kind. So you're having the mental and emotional ending of something where your mind and heart are being purged and purified. We also have the Knight of Pentacles here. So I think for some of you, as I said, working on yourself, working on your stability, I think here it's saying, you know, that anything in terms of your home life, wherever you feel safe, whatever your sanctuary is, whatever that may look like. I think here it's saying if there's any instability right there, it's saying that you will be able to find stability once more, whether it be almost a move, if you have to move. Again, the Knights are on their journey. This Knight is on their journey for their home. So even though they usually traditionally take care of the land that they're on, you could easily find a new home of some kind. So this can give some clarity to that. In terms of what's being released is anything that takes away from your peace of mind, your sanctuary, what takes away from your sense of home, in that, if that makes sense. That's what's coming through to me right now. But as you move forward, you're going to refine your sense of home. You're going to find your peace once more. I think this relates very much to that Ace of Pentacles in terms of finding new foundations, security, and stability once more. So now these next 3 cards are going to be blessings from the universe, things that are coming to you that may have not made their way back, or may not have made their way to you yet. So we got the 2 of Wands right there. We got the 6 of Wands. Love that. So what, now we got all wands now on top of the swords and the... Okay, we got pentacles. Okay. Okay, so these are blessings that are coming to you. We got the 2 of Wands. Here, I really get this feeling of just like relocation of some kind. If you guys are both living together, there is something here telling me, you know, that one of you will be, really is dreaming about leaving or moving out in some way, you know, because this person in the 2 of Wands is safe in the comfort of their own home, you know, but this person also leaves to go take on a new journey. I think for those of you who are living with a partner, or who are currently living with this partner, and if you have separated already, that you are thinking about leaving, you know, or vice versa. And I think for some of you, that could be a blessing, obviously, you know, it could be a little bit take its toll on your heart, of course, you know, I understand that as well. But as I said before with the Knight of Pentacles and also that Ace of Pentacles, it's saying, you know, that it will give you stability down the road. It will give you a sense of security as well. You will have your own peace of mind and your own sanctuary, if that makes sense as well. So I see some movement here in terms of a blessing, either you or your partner moving forward, moving out, moving away in terms of some place so that you can now have your own sanctuary and comfort zone once more. We also got the 6 of Wands here. So really, regardless, I mean, even as I said with the 5 of Swords and the 10 of Cups, you know, it's saying, you know, that things like they ended in a civil way, and even more so with the 6 of Wands right here, it's saying, you know, that there is a victory. You know, there's victory here, maybe all around, maybe for both parties, who knows, you know. There's something here where, you know, it's not all loss, it seems like. There are certain cards here that really say that this is something amicable for some of you. We also got the 6 of Pentacles right here. So expect in terms of a blessing that really, you know, that you're going to be able to have the opportunity to give back to yourself. Ultimately here, you know, yes, you give back to others, but this person holds scales. He does not exclude himself from that equation. You know, he allows himself to be fair to those around him, but also to never forget about himself as a priority as well. So expect a lot of self-care, expect a lot of self-abundance for you as well. Again, this comes in the same line where all the pentacles are toward the bottom, toward the future. So really, I think you're going to be able to reinvest in yourself and in your home, or in whatever situation you may be in. So now these final 3 cards are going to be cards, general theme cards. Yep, that may talk about this reading. So far we have meditation. That's one card. We got light, absolutely. And last one, yeah, union. Okay, so first of all, light and union. Obviously, union, as I said, if you were here, I mean, this one just screams, you know, a love reading or like a couple, like partnership reading of some kind, obviously, you know. So that's ultimately what was just coming through to me, you know. So union, I think here, not only is it just saying that you are going to, if any of you have separated with your partner, union is saying, you know, that ultimately that love is not lost. You know, there could be a union with someone else down the road. You could have a union within yourself. You know, as I said, there is this energy of, of being, of really, honestly, with all the cups and the swords saying the heart and the mind. That's the real union that I really feel for some of you, where the heart and mind will be coming into balance, they'll be coming into peace and into rest once more. So really, I think that union in terms of your heart space and your head space, really, where they will become reflections of one another and become balanced and at peace. We also have light. So light, talking about you could be heading toward the light for yourself. If this was a difficult process, whoever resonates with this reading, you go from that journey from darkness into light, from difficult times into easier times, from from stress and conflict into victory, as I said with that Six of Wands right there. So really, I think for some of you, it's like going from a place of maybe uncertainty, of confusion, of difficult times, into a place where things can start to make sense. Things are start to become clear, and then you can start to embody and be in the light once more. Finally, we have meditation, and look, even there's a heart up there. So as I said before, like, you know, even with meditation, a lot of it's in your head too. So head and heart, and there's a heart up there. Yeah, I think here there's something saying where if you meditate on the daily, or if you don't meditate, I think that's something here for you to consider if you are going through this process. It's something that it will help you to hopefully realign your heart and mind into oneness and into balance, where you can find peace in both areas of yourself, and also to really cultivate clarity in terms of what it is that you need at this moment, what it is that you want of the future as well. It'll help make things clear, and also help center and ground you when things get kind of tough, or if things get a little difficult in terms of going through this process. So here, that's kind of what I see here for you, Scorpio. I mean, I usually don't do specifically love readings at all unless it really calls for it. And this is one of those readings that really seem to scream love to me for some reason. So, yeah, so I hope this reading did resonate, and if it did, don't forget to hit that like button, leave me a comment if you wish, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I want to say thank you so much for watching, and a big thank you for those who are returning to watch my videos as well. I very, very much appreciate you. So I want to say thank you again, and I will see you next week. Take care and goodbye.